Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Arya back again. Today, Gamer Informer did an interview with Jason Blundell, and he talked about some stuff that I feel like are worth discussing. I will link the interview in the description down below so you can check it out in its entirety, but for now, let's talk about some of the new information that we were given by Jason Blundell in this interview. The first thing that he talked about was how the Chaos story and the Ether story are completely separate entities, and there will not be a crossover between the two worlds, which is good because he wants the Chaos story to carry its own weight and not have to rely on the Premise crew and the Ether story to generate interest. You want to be invested in the Chaos storyline, and you can't really do that if you think that somewhere down the line the Premise crew is going to show up. I can't really bring myself to care about the characters and the Chaos story because I'm just going to be waiting for Richtofen to show up at some point. So it's good that these two stories have been confirmed to be 100% separate from each other. He also mentioned that he's doing this because the Ether story is really complicated and it's hard to dive in now, so he made this new storyline with brand new characters so that the new fans of the mode that are just coming in now have something to sink their teeth into narrative-wise. He also said that if the Chaos story is anything like the Ether story, it's going to get more and more complicated, and I don't know how to feel about that just yet. We'll just have to wait and see. Then he briefly talked about 9 and how in terms of spatial difficulty, it is probably the easiest map to play at launch. He said that with how much you can customize the game, you can make any of these 4 maps become noob friendly and easy to play, but if you kept all these maps at the same level of difficulty, the easiest one would probably be 9. He also said that spatial difficulty has no correlation to Easter egg difficulty. Basically, what that means is you can have a map that has a lot of wide open spaces, but that doesn't guarantee that the Easter egg for that map would be easy as well. At some point, the interviewer asked what 9 actually means, and he said that that's one of those questions that we'll get the answer to in about 6 months to a year time. But the highlight of this interview was when he was talking about the new game mode, which is called Zombie Rush. Based on what he said, this is a game mode that has drawn inspiration from Grief back in Black Ops 2. And Grief wasn't a very popular game mode because it veers more towards multiplayer than it does zombies. But Zombie Rush is an arcade-style competitive zombies mode. It caters more to casuals, which is good because one of the biggest complaints in Black Ops 3 was that the game is just entirely designed for hardcore players, and it kind of alienated the casual players. So Jason Blundell thought introducing a new game mode like Zombie Rush would partially take care of that problem. There are not going to be regular points in this game when you kill zombies. They just drop points, I'm assuming kind of like how power-ups work in the mode, and whoever gets more points wins. All the guns are free and the doors open themselves as you go along, so that way you don't have to deal with the complexities of the zombies mode, and it just becomes all about killing zombies. I will make some more videos discussing Zombie Rush and how it's going to affect the community, but for now, this is going to do it for today's video. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.